Buddy, it's Pete with Minute Pages. Welcome to the show. So today we're going to do a couple quick hitters. We're going to cover a new feature that Minute Pages just rolled out, and that is managing users on your site. This will allow you, if you have a team, to have your team members log in, or if you are using a marketing company, they can actually log into the back end of Minute Pages to manage your site for you. So whether you need help with connecting your CRM, whether they are running pay-per-click ads, or you need them to go ahead and install Google Ads Manager or anything along those lines, we're going to show you how you can handle that, as well as how you can get your social media icons all linked in and set up on the site if you haven't already done so, and why it's important. So without further ado, let me go over here. We're going to share the screen. If you guys are watching, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you happen to be seeing it, any comments you send us will pop up on the screen and we will answer them as we are rolling along. All right, so as you can see here, we've got your standard Minute Pages dashboard. And as I said at the start, we're going to tell you about manage users. So at the top of your screen here, you can see I've got several different sites up. Doesn't matter which one you go into. If you go into any of them, well, let's click into this one here. This will put you onto the dashboard for the site that you are managing. But at the top of the page here, this banner, you see this manage users. Just click on that. And from there, you can go ahead and hit add new user and plug in an email for whoever that user is. And it's going to send them an invite. It'll allow them to log in and it'll allow them to actually come into the Minute Pages platform, and they can manage the site on the back end. So if you've got social media managers, if you have pay-per-click managers, anybody that needs access to the back end of your Minute Pages site, you can now do that from here, simply by plugging their email in, selecting which site you want them to have access to. Most users are only going to have one or two sites. Sorry about that. So super easy for you to add them. Very simple. Again, at the very top bar, manage users. Click there. Then click on add new user, plug their email in, select the site or sites that you want them access to, and hit send invite. They'll get an email invite. They'll be able to log in. They will then have access to your site. That is how you handle that. No questions? Perfect. All right. Now we are going to run over here into the dashboard again, and we're going to cover your social media icons. So under manage website, once you get into the site, you can come in and look under customized branding, customized business info. I believe we are under the branding component here. We'll pop that open. And you can see it just pops open your site as usual. Your little sidebar on the left is going to pop open. And we're going to go and there we go. So here under website settings, social media icons. So from here, you would put your Facebook link, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, or YouTube. You don't have to have all of them, but whenever you do have them, let me go ahead and pull one up real quick. Oh, we don't have it on that page. Let me snag it from another page here. Gonna look off screen here for just a second. We'll get you where you need to be. So at the top of your, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, doesn't really matter what it is, you're going to have your actual page. So basically, oh, I'm almost back. Hang tight. I'm trying to find the, trying not to drag you through my regular page list. So whether you have a page for your business or whether you're putting your personal page up there, I would not recommend that. I would definitely recommend having a business page. So you go into your pages, and at the very top of the screen, let's get there we go. On your top banner, like up here, is where it's going to be. So you click that email link, or not email link, rather, you click that banner link and you just paste it right into here. And what it's going to do at the bottom of your contact site is going to start populating with logos. So you can see there's a little Facebook logo that was here now that wasn't before. If you've got a Twitter, if you've got Instagram, put them there. Once you put it in, it will automatically put the icon down here and it'll just be available so it's on your site. The main reason for that is, as we always say, you're looking to have credibility, influence, and authority. right? And you do that because people are going to Google you. They're going to look for you. So they're going to look who's Ocean City Home Buyers, whatever your business name is. They're going to go and look for that. And if they can't find you on Facebook, if they can't find you anywhere else aside from this site they happen to land on, odds are good they're going to bounce and go somewhere else. Now, as you know, we're going to collect about 30% of those anonymous visitors and get you their info anyway. But people want to do a little bit of research and actually find out if you're legit, who you are, and see that they can see you. So while you don't necessarily need a Facebook page, especially for investors, you don't need a Twitter. Instagram, possibly. LinkedIn for sure. Pinterest, maybe not. YouTube, definitely. Especially if you want to become a market expert, you can use YouTube for creating walking, talking blogs, vlogs, and you can repurpose those into blogs on your Minute Pages site to get you some nice backlinks between the two, which then will give you additional SEO juice. I'm not going to hit publish because this is just a side site over here. We'll get rid of that. And then you're going to see down here at the bottom, that little Facebook icon, poof, goes away. So that is where you would put your social media icons. While we're talking about credibility, influence, and authority, one last little component here. Let's see, still no comments on there for anyone that might be watching. We're going to go ahead and just take off the screen share. I have noticed that there's a fair amount of people that have emails, and their email is going to be something like housebuyer456@gmail or at Yahoo or something along those lines. Billy Bob Homebuyer at Yahoo. Highly, highly recommend when you get your domain name. So if you go out there and you purchase a domain, this one here is oceancityhomebuyer.co. I believe it costs $4.99 or $5.99 a month to have G Suite host your email. It's well worth it. You want your emails to be coming from the domain name of the site that they are on. So whether you do it after your LLC's name, if your LLC name is called housebuyer, LLC.com, you can have at least the email coming from housebuyer.com, whatever domain that you purchase. It's just more professional and is looked on a little bit better than having a AOL, Yahoo, or even Gmail address. While everyone has them, it's just better at the end of the day. It helps with your credibility by far by having a professional email address as opposed to a random Gmail, Yahoo, AOL, Hotmail, or Earthlink, whatever it may be. So that's why we do recommend that. That's why we also recommend having your site set for a custom domain. As you can see, I've got a couple of sample ones in here on the main dashboard. We'll pop that back on real quick. And some that we're just sort of working and we're doing some testing on and whatnot. You can see it's like beachhomes.minutepages.com. A lot of people aren't going to want to see the .minutepages.com extension, which is the truth for any site provider. They're going to want to just see beachhomes.com or whatever you decide to name the business. Your business name doesn't necessarily have to be your URL name, but it's in there. You can see this one here. I was using this as a Google test account for when we were testing getting your Google Analytics installed. And I have a veteranhomebuyers.us site. So the website name says Google Test, but the actual domain is veteranhomebuyers.us. And so again, you want to have that professional URL name and you want to have a professional email that follows it up. So to recap, if you want to add users to your site, click on your manage users, add new user, and that will let you go ahead and put an email address in of the person or company that you want to manage your back end of your site. And if you want to add your social media icons, you go into your manage website. Takes a second or two because I've got about 30 windows up and running. And under your customized branding, it will pop open the site. It will pop open your little bar here with a Divi Builder on the left-hand side. And you can go into your settings and your social media icons and plug in the link directly to your social media icon there. It will populate down here at the bottom of your site. If you guys have any other questions, if there's anything that you would like us to cover specifically, you can either let us know in the comments, you can send us a support ticket, and we will either get you a video for it if we don't already have one. You can also go to help.minutepages.com and type in how do I, and then fill in whatever the blank is. So how do I import leads to my CRM? How do I add social media icons? How do I post a blog? All those things are in there. We've got articles on all of them, and we're building them out on a regular basis. So if you have additional content that you'd like to see, just let us know, and we are happy to make it for you. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Look forward to seeing you next week. And as soon as we figure out how to end it, we will. Catch you guys later.